The day began full of hope. When Theresa May and Jean-Claude Juncker went into talks, the Brussels rumour mill had it that a Brexit deal was about to be announced. But when they emerged after several hours, there was no deal. Just two leaders putting a brave face on a disappointing day.
I'm still confident that we can reach sufficient progress before the European Council of the 15th of December. This is not a failure. This is the start of the very last round. I'm very confident that we'll reach an agreement in the course of this week.
On a couple of issues, some differences do remain, which require further negotiation and consultation. Those will continue, but we will reconvene before the end of the week. And I am also confident that we will conclude this positively.
It's the border between the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland, part of the UK, which has emerged as the problem in recent weeks. The Republic wants guarantees it will remain open, with no return to a so-called hard border. But if the British really are intent on leaving the customs union and the single market, as well as the EU itself, then how will they meet Irish demands? Theresa May has been negotiating on two fronts. On the one hand, she's been hammering out a deal with the EU 27 countries in Brussels. But she's also had to talk to politicians here in Westminster. She needs to be sure that a majority of MPs will support any deal that she brings back. The Prime Minister can't ignore a small party from Northern Ireland who give her that majority in Parliament. These unionists are opposed to concessions on the Irish border, which they fear could undermine Northern Ireland's future in the United Kingdom.
We have been very clear. Northern Ireland must leave the European Union on the same terms as the rest of the United Kingdom, and we will not accept any form of regulatory divergence which separates Northern Ireland economically or politically from the rest of the UK.
We're not leaving. You can, I'm not.
They still believe Brexit can be stopped. That seems unlikely, but the faltering negotiations and the government's weak position mean that almost 18 months after the UK voted to leave the EU, not much about the future is clear at all.